What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ragin Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas State's offense will have the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Jackson gonna throw it. The short hands, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burrell.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Going up top again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
The play-action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. So the Louisiana Ragin Cajuns offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Past the 30. He's loose. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. The Bobcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker is Anderson. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sparks. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keeps swinging it. With the catch, it's Burrell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Run in the red zone, it's Burrell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
And the Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Jackson will throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd and goal for the offense. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Kansas was able to cap off a close one in Lawrence with a narrow victory, and that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Howard. Here's the pressure. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Ragin Cajuns will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas State.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Jackson gonna throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Off play action. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Ragin Cajuns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside inside the 35 at their own 34. Power football with the run.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Rides to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bobcats. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Ragin Cajuns send out the punt unit. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, a lot of space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bobcats line it up with a 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Firing to the right, complete. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Ragin Cajuns in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cajuns!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
And the Ragin Cajuns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here comes the heat. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball. I
agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. They'll run for it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to